Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks, and this is the unboxing of the Google Pixel 11 Pro XL. This is the beginning of the Tech Travel Geeks coverage of this device, which I ordered and purchased with my own pocket money. As well as that, I also purchased the Google Pixel Watch 5 in the 45mm size, in the Wi-Fi only version. This will be a separate set of videos. So in this one, we're going to focus on getting the Pixel 11 Pro XL out of its box, and I'll follow this up with a video where I'll go through the in-depth setup of this device. Right, so packaging is what we've now become accustomed to from Google. There's a sleeve, an outer sleeve, which has all the detailing. It has a pictorial representation of the device that's in the box and the Google logo. At the top we have a G logo. At the bottom all the details, and yeah, that's it. So to open it up, you need to first take off the really quite accessible cardboard tab at the side, and then this should just simply slide out. And then you have a box with a simplified representation of the Google Pixel 11 Pro XL, and out of the box it comes. So you get the device itself, which I have in olive green, covered in paper. You get a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable, which is fast charging and fast data transfer. And then in here we have documentation. Let me just put this down. Let's get the documentation out of the bottom, see if there are any stickers. Interesting, no SIM ejector tool that I can see. Oh, here it is, it's on the inside. It's a classic Pixel one with the round finger section and the pokey tool for getting your SIM card out. So as well as that, you get your support or quick start guide and support information. Get that not so ridiculous in size energy ratings label for the EU. Apparently this is a B rated one, and it has a rating of 50 hours and 10 minutes for battery life. And the battery is rated for 1,000 charge and discharge cycles, as well as that IP68 rating. Great, let's do away with the paperwork and stuff. This is the cable, which I'll put aside as well, and let's take this off. Cool, it's a Pixel. I am quite someone who quite enjoys the Pixel industrial design. It is very nice. Let's take my Pixel 10 Pro XL out of its casing and compare it side by side. This was, I believe, hazel, so slightly lighter version. You see that the camera bump has a slightly different industrial design. We'll need to put these devices through their paces, and yes, I will also be doing a side-by-side comparison between the Pixel 11 Pro XL and the Pixel 10 Pro XL, and of course the Pixel 10a as well. But anyway, that's everything that's in the box. You essentially get a bit of documentation, a pokey SIM ejector tool, and a cable. So there you have it. They're really easy nowadays. Once upon a time you used to get chargers, headphones, card adapters, whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching if you made it this far. If you have any questions, if you'd like to know more, please do leave us a comment in the section below. And if you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. We cover consumer electronics, gadgets, accessories, anything we think makes the travel experience better. And yes, within the next couple of weeks, I'll be taking the Google Pixel 11 Pro XL on the road, or on the planes, to Berlin for IFA. So if you would like to reach out to me about what's going on at IFA, and if you'd like Tech Travel Geeks to interact with you, do leave us a comment in the section below. But for now, thanks for watching, and goodbye from me.